This is News Beast. Diane Dimond, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
So we're going to start with your reality TV story today. It's the book that's out by, I guess, one of the Real Housewives of wherever. I love the title.
The Real Housewife.
Sorry,
right.
The Real Housewives.
Yeah.
The sort of hiding from reality, love loss, and finding the courage within. I mean, these are the most...
To do what? Right.
Exactly. No, huffing glue and waiting for a camera picture to be taken. This drives me bad, but people care, so why do you?
They do. We're talking about Taylor Armstrong, one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in the Bravo series. And we care, I guess, because reality TV has gotten to the point where people are now committing suicide. Many of our family and friends, in my article, talk about the program being the catalyst for that. And her stories, they believe made up stories of domestic abuse. Right at the outset, I want to tell you what I told Taylor Armstrong when I spoke to her, that I'm all about women reporting domestic abuse. For goodness sake, as women, we need to embrace that. But when one of the parties is dead, we have to rely on the facts, and that's where Taylor Armstrong has some problems, because what she told me is not what's in the public record. And the injuries she says that she got, there are no photographs. She was photographed almost every day. There are no photographs of any of the injuries that she says she sustained.
So is this an attempt to self-dramatize her story in the wake of her husband's suicide, which was itself a response to being stuck in a reality TV show reality?
Well, that's what his family, Russell Armstrong's family, thinks. And they're so upset with her that she would write a book outlining all of his horrible traits.
This
because
is
he
a
has
quickie
3
turnaround,
kids.
right? This is like a pretty quick turnaround.
It is. It is a pretty quick turnaround. He's dead just 6 or 7 months, and already the book is out.
The first thing she did, like, in the ground, get my tell-all memoir, that's really
Simon
gross.
& Schuster, hello, and they said, okay, and the book is out. And she's on all the talk shows talking about how horrible her husband was and that she wants to get the message out. But he has 3 children.
Family values.
And with the web, they're going to be able to go look back and say, what did Daddy do? Oh my gosh, Mom, look what you said about my father. That's a burden she's going to have to carry for the rest of her life.
Well, I'm going to raise the bar here because Rebecca has a very typically thoughtful
Hey,
column.
I wrote a thoughtful piece here. Come on.
I'm reflecting not on
Not
your
on you,
column,
but
the
on Taylor
people you're forced to
Armstrong
write about in this specific instance.
compatriots on television. So my column this week is about bringing up Bébé and the rest of our Paris envy. We're really in a moment of kind of obsession with the French in America right now. And the latest instance of this is this book by Pamela Druckerman. It's actually a great book about, and I don't really read a lot of parenting memoirs, but But Druckerman is a great writer. It's really engaging. She used to be a correspondent for the Wall Street Journal and lost her job and moved to Paris and married.
It's a good plan B, by the way.
Yeah.
Wish
I had that plan B.
And she noticed that all of these French children she was seeing were so much better behaved than her own children, who were throwing food and having tantrums and running off all the time. And so she kind of made an academic study of how French women parent their children.
That is interesting.
It's really interesting. And
wine is a sedative, I would think, somewhere in there.
The idea is that there are very strict boundaries, but within those boundaries, the children have a lot of freedom. And that women in France aren't chasing after their children all the time. They're not obsessed with their children the way some American parents are.
No helicopter mothers.
Yeah, they don't give over their entire lives to their children. And I thought it was a smart, funny book. And I talked to a bunch of Francophiles and Francophobes, people like Annie Proulx and Roseanne Barr and Simon Doonan, who had their own thoughts about not just this book about French parenting, but in general, we really are in a kind of moment of the artist is about to win 1 million Oscars. And we've got a lot of
Midnight
sort of
in Paris
Midnight
and
in
General
Paris.
Sarkozy, Carla Bruni envy,
Yes,
which is
exactly.
just an awesome couple of our time. All right, I'm down with it, and I take back everything I ever said bad about the French. Let's go. I just can't stop being obsessed with this sentence. Santorum sweep. Not even a sentence, a bumper sticker.
So alliterative.
Come on, Santorum sweep. If you told me we were going to be saying that sentence at any point in this election, I'd say, you're crazy. But that's just what happened last night. I mean, he won. I mean, we thought he would win Minnesota. Polls showed Missouri beauty contest, but was always going to do pretty well with the evangelicals.
And even Colorado.
Colorado. That's the big news there. I mean, Romney was up double digits. He felt that's where he was decamped. He was going to be making his general election argument that I can win all the swing states in the general, and denied
Yeah.
Nice.
Big time.
I hail from the state of New Mexico. And so
Fun state
as
that
go
is.
Colorado, probably New Mexico. I mean, the whole West, I think, is up for grabs. And I'm with you. I saw Meghan McCain sitting right here in this seat the other day say, oh, you know, it's going to be Romney. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure.
All right, final word.
Final word. Remember this. Reality.
I like that. I like it. That's the first time we've had like the
Reality? A
symbol, the
punctuation
Prince
with the
symbol with it.
final
I kind of
word.
dig
Yeah.
it. Okay, yeah.
Thanks.
Rebecca?
I'm gonna go bebe.
Bebe?
Like bringing up bebe.
Santorum. Let you do with that what you will. That's all for us for News Beast. We'll see you tomorrow.
That was one grab bag of a show.
Yes, it was.